Hey guys, Jay from Thundercat Loft, Cliffwood, New Jersey. I have a quick video update tonight. Tonight is January 2nd, 2023. Happy New Year to everyone. Hope everyone had a good New Year's Eve, a good Christmas, a good holidays. We got a nice Monday off, both weekends. It's pretty nice. And it was pretty warm this week. I was able to really clean the loft, because when it starts getting warm out, the loft really stinks. Uh, Especially during breeding season, it just stinks worse than ever when it's hot. But in any case, here's the update. So I was out here cleaning just today, and unfortunately, my Better Yet and Cougar Girl from Matus Loft, their eggs were infertile. I didn't do my due diligence and make sure the eggs were fertile after so many days, and it's been, this pair, they're gonna have an egg hatch very, very soon. Let me show you. I did clean out these sections though, and they're already getting dirty, but they should have eggs or babies very, very soon, if not already. Nope, not yet. But they filled the eggs. This is, I named these Kung Fu and Princess Nala. She is out of 24, and she bred my 15th place in the PAOF, which for me was, very, very good. That's out of 900 and something birds, so I'll take it. It was pretty good, and it's a money winner. And this cock hasn't bred me anything for the long distance, but he handles fantastic. I truly believe he's gonna be a good breeder. I just have to he just has to show it this year. Otherwise, I don't know. I would hate to go, another year with this guy and he doesn't produce anything. But, you hand him to somebody and they're, he handles great. But if he's not producing winners, what's the point? So if I have him with a hen who handles phenomenal as well, and she's produced, we'll see what happens. You never know. I don't know exactly the logic. I think everything in pigeon racing, there is experience behind it, but a lot of it, there's so many variables, it's hard to tell what. For instance, let me just go over it. So maybe she produced a bird that was 15th bird home on the PAOF. Maybe that 15th place just followed my 14th place home. So in all reality, that bird just happened to follow another bird and didn't really break, just followed someone else home. Or maybe it is a good bird. And then maybe it is a good bird, but it actually, was from the father, whatever. The father passed on, and not from her, from the dam. So, there's so many variables, but she is the daughter to the dam of the 15th place POF. So I think the genes are there. I think it can be trusted, but there's just so many variables in pigeon racing. I don't know how anybody can say anything with, a positive, and be so, sure of themselves. But in any case, Kung Fu and Princess have babies coming very, very soon, any day now. Better Yet and Cougar Girl, their first round's going to be a little late, but hopefully it'll hatch in January still. I'm really only focused on the first round. I'm not even really, I feel like the first round is where it's at. And it's also where you lose birds if you're not careful. So we're going to try things a little different this year and see how it goes. Some more updates. I got my club bands. This was only $20. I got 40 bands. They're Perth Amboy bands, and they have a little slip in there for your chips to go into. Or you could just put a whole new chip on there. They're yellow this year. Here's my my numbers. I am, let's see, 2501 through 2540. Okay. Or does it cut me off at 39? No, it should be 40. There it is, 2540. So, I didn't go crazy. I didn't do too many bands because I don't know how many I'm gonna really breed. I don't want too many pigeons. But I also picked up some LCMs. These are LCM bands, so these are qualifiers for the LCM race. It was $250 for these 12, and you get these 5 extras. This is the first year I'm doing this, but it's really a good race. I mean, there's a lot of flyers. I think there's like 900 pigeons that fly every year. Although this year there was only 600, but I swear the year before there was about 900 birds. But last year there was like 650 or something like that. So, in any case, it's still a lot of birds, and $250, and I have 17 birds that can be entered. It's not bad. And then again, I will have to pay for these to activate them. They're $25 each, but I'm gonna put these on the earlier birds. I'm gonna go ahead and put them on this pair here, because this pair did bring me some decent pigeons, and this pair down here bring me some good birds. And I might do this on the later birds. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do exactly, if I should put them all in the early birds, because that's what wins, even though you lose them all, or if I should put it on the next round. I can't make up my mind, to be honest. But these, I feel less, worried about, because if you lose them, I didn't pay for them. They're just kind of like insurance bands. But I think these guys are ready to be banded in here. Looking pretty close. I'm gonna try for it tonight, guys. They didn't breed me any winners last year. Just they bred me 2 birds that performed well on the 250. So I'll give it a try. And yeah, still lots of eggs. I've got a baby over here, so we're in the middle of first round hatching. I tried to get them all to come out at the same time. I tried pulling eggs all at the same time, but as you can see, I guess they didn't all go down, simultaneously. It happened sporadically. But I think they're all going to be hatching, in the next 2 to 3 days. Everything will be pretty much hatching and done. Except for my Better Yet and Cougar Girl, which unfortunately, sucks, because they actually have, they're winning birds, and they have the pedigrees behind them. But I feel that someone said this, I forget who, but the first year having them, the first year you get a pair of breeders, they don't really breed as well. They have to kind of acclimate to your loft. They're a little stressed out. They're a little just out of their, what's the word? They're just out of their, comfort zone. So they don't always produce, which could be why I got, I pulled eggs, and then they went again, and those were also not fertilized. So that could be why. They could just be, new to the loft and not really sure. And they're also locked up. So try one more time, see what happens. If I have an issue, I might have to try something else with them. And or just put it off till next year. I have a bunch of hens that I was excited for that did well for me this year, and they just didn't pair up. and it's not the end of the world. I'm not gonna, you know, lose any sleep over it, but I'm not gonna toss them. You know, it's the first year. I'll give them another year to kind of figure their shit out, and then hopefully next year they're acclimated to the loft and they'll be great hens and they'll produce on the first round. So that's what I'm hoping. And if that doesn't happen, if that's the case, I'll probably eliminate those pigeons because they're just not quality breeders. They were great racers. They're just not quality breeders. But that's it, guys. Quick video update. We got bands, money bands, and we got some empty eggs. But all's good. Everything's going well. I'm very excited for this year. I wish everyone luck breeding and racing. And it's going to be a good year. Thanks for watching.